leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has engaged a new American lobbying firm to help the group win the support of the US government. The one-year deal is slated to run for 12 months and is costing Mr. Kanu and IPOB $750,000, which is over 300 million naira at the current official exchange rates of 410 naira to $1. So my concern is that 410 naira, that is official rate now. Premium Times is in possession of the contract papers which Mr. Kanu signed with BW Global Group in February. The firm, co-owned by J0VT and Alan White, is registered in Washington, D.C., the U.S. capital, which has a high concentration of top government officials, lawmakers, policymakers, and opinion leaders, who IPOB is trying to engage on the rightfulness and necessity of its cause. The agreement, which took effect from March 1st, 2021, came a month after an earlier one struck by Mr. Kanu with another US-based lobbying entity, Mercury Public Affairs LLC, expired. Under the old contract, IPOB, through Mr. Kanu, paid $85,000 per month beginning September 23, 2019, in addition to a $5,000 one-time compliance fee. That means Mr. Kanu paid $1,025,000 for the 12-month contract, which is approximately 400 million naira based on the prevailing official exchange rate at the time, 380 naira to $1. Now is 410 naira. In June last year, the Nigerian government filmed at the deal, which it claimed was aimed at discrediting the country in the US and Europe. Premium Times got the details of both the old and new deals from the contractor's registration statement and agreement filed at the Foreign Agents Registration Units of the US Department of Justice. Okay. The registration mandatory under the US Foreign Agents Registration Act of 1938 and for public disclosure entails filing documents including completed pre-designed forms, marked exhibits A and B, and the agreement stipulating the full details of the contract. Failure to provide this information is subject to the penalty and enforcement provision established in Section 8 of the Act, FARA, says in one of the documents reviewed by this reporter. The services that Nnamdi Kanu wants. The terms of the successive contract, with a strict focus on the US, appear to be part of Mr. Kanu's quiet but broad effort to win the support of the US government, Congress, policymakers, and opinion leaders for IPOB. The filings by BW Global Group, after negotiations were concluded in February, show that the firm was engaged by Mr. Kanu to undertake political activities in the US on behalf of IPOB. The activities include engaging the US government, Congress, and the Department of State, the equivalent of foreign affairs ministries in Nigeria and other countries, and engage policy makers on behalf of IPOB. The registrant, BWGG, expects to advocate on behalf of IPOB within the US government, including the US Congress and the US Department of State, and otherwise engage policy makers and opinion leaders. A part of the registration statement marked Exhibit B read, "The agreement signed on February 24, 2021 by Mr. Kanu and another representative of IPOB, Rita Eze, and a co-owner of BWGG, Mr. White, provides further details of what the job entails. BWGG shall provide the IPOB with services relating to the promotion of human rights and democracy and shall otherwise act as an advocate for the indigenous people of Biafra," the document reads in part. It added that BWGG may also undertake other similar services that might be referred to BWGG from the IPOB from time to time by mutual agreement. The deal has the same scope as the expired contract executed by Mercury Public Affairs LCC. Under the agreement, Mercury provided strategic consulting and management services specific to issues facing the clients in the areas of government relations and issues management. BWGG is expected to provide the agreed services under the new agreement to IPOB for a period of 1 year, from March 1st, 2021 through February 28th, 2022. The firm is to receive its payment for professional services of $750,000 in monthly installments, but $100,000 is to be paid at the signing of the agreements covering the first 2 months, March and April 2021, leaving a balance of $650,000. The balance of $650,000 will be paid in monthly installments of $65,000 USD per month, commencing on May 1st, 2021 and paid successively on the 1st of each month until the total fee of $750,000 has been paid to the BWGG by the client. Payments to BWGG shall be by bank wire or bank draft. The documents added, the firm under the agreement will provide monthly status reports as deliverables regarding the progress and status of the project. Mr. Kanu, a British and Nigerian national, has a relatively strong footing in the UK. His engaging lobbyists to win the support of the US appear to be part of a broader move to win the buy-in of Western powers in the separatist cause of IPOB. IPOB, known for its agitation for an independent Republic of Biafra, has had a series of violent confrontations with Nigeria security agencies. Weeks of deadly encounters between the group's members and soldiers culminated in a military invasion of Mr. Kanu's home in Afaroku near Umuahia, the Abia state capital, in September 2017. Mr. Kanu, who wants the Igbo-speaking state in Nigeria's southeast carved out of Nigeria, fled the country in the wake of the military invasion. Following that encounter with IPOB militants, the Nigerian government obtained a counter order on September 20, 2017 to designate the organization a terrorist group and to proscribe it. But the British government has yet to recognize IPOB as a terrorist group. There is even suspicion by some officials of the Nigerian government that British facilitated Mr. Kanu's return to the UK after he escaped the military invasion of his home. Premium Times has yet to independently verify that claim, with the charges of treasonable felony still pending against him as the Federal High Court in Abuja. The Nigerian government has repeatedly filmed about the protection he and other IPOB members appear to be getting from the British government. Since fleeing Nigeria, Mr. Kanu continues to engage IPOB members through his social media channels, with the government often attributing escalating violence in the southeast region to IPOB. Many local and international human rights organizations have also condemned years of military attacks on the group that started as a peaceful organization pursuing the right of its members to self-determination. Okay, that means this man is really working. I think those who are saying they are terrorist group, a terrorist will not be going through all of these things. Have you ever seen or heard about all this Shikawu or the ISWAP, they call them, going through this process? All those northerners now come that say, hey, it's a terrorist, If somebody who is a terrorist will not have the effrontery to be meeting legal people to do this. I beg you. Nigeria, unfortunately, the Nigeria government is just disgracing itself. In every area, which area are you going to say? Just leave IPOB aside. Tell me other areas that a Nigeria government is making Nigerians proud. Tell us. If you want to be biased, because of IPOB. But let us even just leave their own aside. Which other area? It is only government that is working against everybody. But when everybody knows quite all right about the Fulani Esme and the bandits and the Gumi's arrangement, the Gumi's crusade that is been embarking on, everybody is saying it, and some people are frustrated now, those who are trying to be politically correct, because of the statement that is always coming out from the presidency seat. They are beginning to get frustrated. These are the people who are always like, oh, let us try to be politically correct. But it's like they are just afraid But now they are getting to know that these people that you are trying to be politically correct with, they are not, they don't want it, because they continue to embarrass themselves and they are telling you what they stand for.